Hi, happy Wednesday. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 18th of August, 2021. We're using the Good Karma Tarot for our message today. You know, we're tuning into the energy atmosphere, how it may be influencing our sphere of influence and what we're doing with that, or potentially doing with that. Our spirit animal of the day, we have Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. You know, I'm thinking of the Knight of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles. Slow and steady does win the race. It creates grounding, it creates centering for us, and it keeps us with an unattached vision for our horizon. Yeah. And it allows for appreciation, savoring, cherishing, enjoying the now moment. Okay, 2 cards fell out of the Retro Spirit Oracle deck for us. Here's the transformation card. Nice. We've been seeing this message for a while now, and it's coming up in a variety of ways for us. Accompanying that, oh, we had this one the other day, freedom. Yes, transformation creates freedom for us. This is where our focus is, being free, living happy. And my guides are all over the energy of attachment to outcomes, and programming. Taking a look at how programming has us attached to memories, prior experiences that could be in need of transformation and being set free, liberated. All right, let's get into our gorgeous tarot cards. What do we have? Our first is, yeah, can you be shocked, right? Where's the fainting couch? Because here's the Two of Cups again. You have to love the persistence of this card, and I'm taking it in intuitively in the way of how we are partnered with divine source, love of the all that is, and the fair exchange of energy that's going on there between our waking earthly consciousness, our soulful presence wrapped within the divine all. There's the Two of Cups. How's that relationship for you? Is it free? Is it liberated? Do you feel transformed there? Are you in the midst of transforming something there? You know that with the Two of Cups present, we're speaking to pure divine love that we have within self relationship. This is our own divine feminine and our own divine masculine in harmony. Great balance right there. This, though, allows for harmony within our sphere of influence and every blessed connection we have to the people in our lives. These are our sacred travelers coming along the journey with us, we with them. How are we exchanging fairly there? What's going on there? What do we have to offer? We know what we have to offer. Enthusiasm, happiness, playfulness, joy, wisdom, shared experiences, togetherness. I love seeing the Two of Cups at the very beginning of this reading. It sets an extremely loving tone. Next we have, wow, a rather fierce looking King of Swords. We're committed to this. Yeah, why not though? So I believe, if I recall correctly, we had the Queen of Swords yesterday, and today the King. More balance there from one reading to the next. And you know this is about how we choose, what our choices are. The King and the Queen, they get quite a reputation in the suit of swords for being cold, somewhat bitter. And I'll say it every time, I don't feel that way about either one of them. It's not always simple to make a loving choice. There are complexities to choosing happiness, the deliberateness of that, for choosing love over fear. Fear can be comfortable, and there's a familiarity, though ultimately, long term, it's more uncomfortable. This king knows that. The queen knows that too, which is why they hold their swords so powerfully, because as soon as they spot it, they're on it. They're on to the broadcast of fear and what it can mean. So they're brilliant strategists. So here we are again with a great vision for our present and what's on the horizon, the oncoming, the blossoming. And this is the energy in the Two of Cups in which we are creating the oncoming, the blossoming. We're celebrating right here, right now on our foundation. But we have this ferocity of the King and the Queen, not attached so much to outcome, fulfillment, or anything, though a very deep heart space commitment to the vision. And we'll run a sword through our own nonsense. We'll run a sword through any other nonsense that appears for us. It's really, the King and the Queen bring us a great opportunity to do something different. I witnessed this the other day. I witnessed that very thing in action the other day. There was an opportunity to go down an old familiar road in an old familiar story, and then there was the choice to do it completely different in an upgraded, loving, self-supported way. The series of events that were unfolding, it was magical, miraculous even. So I find that inspiring. I love that the King is here and bringing that message to us. So while we're holding heart space for our vision, what's now, what's on the horizon, we can simultaneously kind of slow things down. There's no need to rush, Turtle Spirit, and stay steady in our journey and not be thrown off course willy-nilly by things that pop up unexpectedly for us. And there's some surprise and delight in self-relationship there as well, recognizing a tendency toward behaving in a way that is just by rote, so familiar and connected to programming. And when we take a look at that, we will see our attachment to outcomes there. That's why the familiar can be so comfortable, because we're anticipating something to be a certain way. And then here we are, like the King of Swords, choosing to do something out of character and completely different. That's transformation. Yeah. This is why we're so committed, because here's the Ten of Cups. Another card that shows up persistently for us. And there's so much appreciation for this card. And I love in this particular deck that the family on the card is facing us. They don't have our backs to us. And this is what we are holding fast to on our foundation, though without any kind of cling or desperation in that energy either. This is what is. It is of our creation. We desired, held vision for a Ten of Cups life experience, which is love and bliss and happiness and joy, sharing, family, friends, sacred loving relationship, all of it. It's right here. And why wouldn't we be like that King or the Queen of Swords as we are in, as we shelter and remain in flow for what the Ten of Cups brings us. Ooh, gorgeous, right? Coming with our Two of Cups, we now have the Eight of Wands. Look at this. We had the Eight of Wands yesterday too, off the bottom of the deck even. And you know the 8 is super stable. It's a double 4. It is the weaving together of energies. And don't you just love that underneath the Two of Cups? And it's also information incoming. It's communication. It's excellent communication, actually. It's loving in nature, and it's a swift moving energy as well. Isn't that nice? All right, let's see what's next. We have 2 cards. Yeah, here's a bit of transformation for us. Here's the Five of Wands. This is an inner debate, and I love that the King is right above it. Coming with the Five of Wands, is the Page of Swords. This is more communication. This is more receiving of information, and it's also inspired ideas. Between the 8 and the page, I feel a great intuitive download, yet again, showing up for us. And it settles something on the 5 of Wands. Now look at this 5 of Wands. This card embodies so nicely what I was speaking of in terms of doing something by rote, perhaps doing it out of an old, fearful, long-held belief, and it has us at odds. It destabilizes the foundation. With the king above it looking so fierce and committed, right? He's not going to allow this to happen. He's going to recognize that it does happen. It showed up in front of his face, but he's going to bring an inspired idea and a new consideration to an old theme, perhaps, because this old theme, the instability of this 5, brings a potential instability to our 10 of Cups. So once recognized, rather than do what we've always done, we're going to do something transformatively different that liberates, sets us free, and keeps our 10 of Cups vital, vibrant, flowing, and healthy on our foundation. Because of this divine partnership with Source, right? We are in partnership with Source creating this. This is our point of focus here on that 10. We're staying in flow and movement with it within the connection, and recognizing places where we still have some instability. But the big old fancy but shows up here in the Page of Swords as we consider new options. And then coming with our 10, look at that, Queen of Coins, Mother of the Material. Beautiful card to have here, because that's the energy that we are embodying. This beautiful queen, the Mother of the Material, like the King of Pentacles, Coins, slow and steady wins the race. She holds to the vision that is kept nurtured in heart space, and that's how she creates. That's how we create. That's fantastic. All right, let's take a look at what's on the bottom of the deck for us. How is the universe supporting us? And our 10 of Cups, right? Our first card. Look at that. Now we have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers, and the Lovers are embracing. This is the universe holding us in its heart space and holding our vision. This is the choice. The Lovers is the choice card, and this is what the King is standing there so powerfully with, is this choice. He is saying over and over again, I choose love. I choose happiness. As complex and convoluted as that can be at times, he's committed to that. And the universe is committed to our vision as well. And it is embracing us. Then we have the Empress. She was in yesterday's reading too. And we also had the Wheel of Fortune yesterday. So the divine delivery system, that's at work. That is still turning for us. This is what's going on behind the scenes. We're bringing to life what we hold in heart space. 10 of Cups, Queen of Coins. And then we have, look at this, the High Priestess. How sweet is that? Again, this is the connection to the vision that we have. This is what we nurture. We are paying attention to the messages that the universe sends us, and we are flowing with our intuitive gifts. That's our contribution here at this time, and it brings to life everything you see here and so much more in a way that feels free and liberated. I like this. Okay, angel answers now. Get some confirmation for something that's going on personally and unique to you. If you got a question, ask the cards. Ooh, be assertive. Most definitely be assertive. Speak your heart. Remain positive. Love that card, because again, that's a choice, and that's what creates all of this positive vibration. Then we have let go. There it is, non-attachment to outcomes. nurturing, holding on to a vision, but not in any kind of desperate way, like it must be this way or else. No, we're not going there. We're letting go. We're going with the flow. One more. Oh, maybe two more. It's up to you. And get more information. There's one we don't see often. And I feel a nice connection there with Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race, which allows us to receive the information that is germane and pertinent to our journey. If we're rushing, if we're not looking into the periphery, if we're not paying attention to our intuition, we have the potential to miss some really important cues, signs, and information from the universe. All right, our fortune reading cards, 2 of them shuffled out of the deck for us today. A point of focus, we have luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Oh, gosh, I marvel every time at how well these cards just bring together, summarize an entire reading. And then next we have the Sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Yeah, we're doing that. It's already wide open. There it is, because our 10 of Cups is shining and overflowing right through our beautifully open heart space, right? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Peak of the week. Enjoy this gorgeous day. Peace, love, happiness, and namaste to each and every one of you.